Yeah, one time when I did acid, I had a girl come over, like from high school, like a friend.
was not on acid?
No, I had to dude, it was Halloween, and I had to like escort these people through like the city. And
You were an escort.
You buy
on
escorts?
acid?
on acid.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I remember I left for a second, and I was in Chinatown, and I passed like
Oh,
the
that was
scariest thing. Dude, it was a glass wall, but it was just and behind it was a tank just full of lobsters, and just stacked on top of each other, and I was like, that's terrifying, dude.
And you're like, help!
And it was the middle of the night. There's no lights. You know, they're in there like, ah, oh god.
That wasn't even the hallucination. That's just Chinatown.
yeah. It was
Yeah,
2
you weren't even
p.m.
on drugs. You're just like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is going on?
They were
You
actually
just
talking.
horrified. Yeah.
But one
Nice
of the
little Shane Gillis moment for you.
yeah,
SNL,
yeah.
here you come.
What did you do?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what he got in trouble for, was talking about Chinatown.
Oh.
Well,
Nothing
it's-
but love, though.
Yeah.
But one of the
Shout out to
girls
all my
that
Chinese
visited.
brethren.
Go ahead.
No, one of the girls that visited was super hot, and I remember at the end of the night I was laying down, I could not fall asleep, and it was a kaleidoscope of her like dancing like naked, like it was naked. It was.
You had
it
a
was
wet
pretty,
dream.
It was pretty sick.
it cool?
But on acid.
But you had like
Yeah.
hallucinogenic wet dream.
That's awesome.
Yes,
That
and it
is
was like
sick.
kaleidoscope, and I was like, "Whoa!" It was very cool, and it wasn't like I was
And
overbearing.
then you
It was
came,
just
and it's just 100 million of her being disappointed.
It's 100 million variations of the babies you could have.
that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like a kaleidoscope of that.
10,000 of the same women going, no, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them was like the next Bill Gates, and one of them just sat at home with his entire life.
What?
They had like the billion versions of
He was
what
on
babies he
babies.
could have.
All the kids that you could
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Yeah.
You were on the woman still.
Yeah. I focus on the women, not the
Oh,
babies.
okay.
That's
got-
always a trip, you know, when you think about that. Like what like the kid that you could have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could have
Like
been.
it's so crazy that like
Oh, I
I'm
see.
the one that made it.
I
No,
know,
like you
dude.
have the sperms you beat out.
Yeah. Like
I
why
definitely-
why did this one make it?
I UFC'd the fuck out of someone in there.
Yeah,
we all
probably
did.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I tricked him.
I've committed war crimes in the sack, probably.
Oh,
yeah.
Billions of
trying
genocides.
to make my way up to the front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the balls are Iraq.
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
When it comes time for resurrection, like maybe like when we die, that's where we end up again. Is
You
like
just
back in
become
you're in
another
another guy's ball
Back in
sack
the
again.
balls.
They're like,
Yeah. It's like
fucking-
Squid Games
Yeah.
all over and over and over and
like,
over
so you
again.
committed a lot of crimes to become Momo.
Yeah.
So,
And you
like
use
sperm
it
jail.
to just hang out all the time. That's interesting.
Well, it's funny when you see people that you're like, why are you a person? You know, and then you're like,
All the time.
that's
Dude,
the one
we
that
were
made
talking
it,
about
you know?
this one guy, we won't say his name, but where he's so bad at everything, you worry about him killing himself.
Yeah,
I think
Like
You and I were
that's how,
talking about
yeah.
Who?
I'll bleep it out. Do you know?
No, I
I edit these, so it's fine.
Yeah, don't worry. Those will come out in 2 years.
I was gonna say.
What I was gonna say is I've been trying to write a bit about this, but like it sucks even worse when they're nice.
Yeah, because you
It's
can't
so
just
much
hate 'em.
worse than
yeah,
they're nice.
yeah.
It's like if this guy sucked at everything and was kind of a cunt, well, not only would it make sense,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you could also be like, well, he's a dick.
Yeah.
But because he's nice, you're like, fuck, kill yourself.
I-
There's
you were
there's
better, yeah.
You don't know that he's bad at everything. There's something he's good at. That
Yeah, being a
maybe he
fuck.
doesn't know he's good at it.
no,
Like,
I know.
Nah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like you have to. There has to be someone like in your high school.
he reminds me of like the guys that would like be the ticket checker at movie theaters.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
That guy's
yeah,
got
yeah.
mad ticket
Like
checker.
that guy. That's the guy who should be like, we can't have AI. 'Cause
What?
that's whose jobs they take.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
That should be the guy who's
We're
like,
all-
Elon Musk is right.
Dude, there's gonna be AI podcasts. That's gonna be way like.
You heard about the
everything's
AI
gonna be-
rapper, right?
Dude, yes.
Let's talk about that.
That freaks me out.
What'd you? It was like
And
just a
that's it.
racist amalgam of like,
Yeah, it is. It is
It's
like
super
it's just
racist.
if that's not cultural appropriation,
yeah, just
just
recreating a black
stealing-
person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
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 What do you think, Sean?
Yeah, white guy.
Way in. No, I thought that it's not like the AI is like listening to a beat and saying, "Okay, I'm going to say this over the beat," right? It's like they're like they've created a voice, and then they're. Oh, actually, I don't know. I guess.
Well, so all
Robots,
I
can
like this though.
robots-
Let's make up how we think it works.
Can robots say
Yeah.
it?
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel
That's
like
the
they
question.
made a voice through AI. I think maybe that's what it is. So
You think
AI
okay.
generated a voice, and then.
Okay.
they're deciding what melodies it should do. No, that doesn't make sense.
All right,
Okay.
your turn.
I was gonna say, can robots say nigga? I guess would be the.
Oh, 100%.
They can.
I am a robot.
Well, there's nobody. It goes back to the developer. It's
Well, sign me up. For that.
no. I think like it falls back to the developer.
if,
so like,
if a black guy made him. So no.
Yeah. So no.
like you couldn't make a Pixar movie, have a black guy voice a white guy, and say the.
And even if
N-word.
a black guy is the one that made him, that black guy isn't allowed to say it either. Probably. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's giving out the cards? I'm curious.
I don't know.
Is there like one central like application, or is it more like
Based in Cleveland.
contextual, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I guess it is content. I don't know because I don't know when I
No.
realized the way I realized I could say it is when I was in Germany and I got called a nigger, and that's when I was like,
Oh, like a genuine racist.
I was
white
like-
people give you the card?
yeah. I was like, I've been called it now on 2
Okay,
continents.
but by that logic, everyone who's ever played Xbox Live can say it.
No, I'm saying
You're right.
Call
It's
it.
time.
Yeah, but upon seeing
Such a
of
good point.
like based on his identity.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, you know what it was? I was like, well, this is the most racist country on earth, so real recognize real. You
Yeah.
know?
What was the
Right.
context of that?
Dude, some dude was getting in a fight on
I just
the street.
saw him walking down the street.
Did you guys see?
That's actually not far off. Some dude was getting in a fight with the bouncer, and I was trying to help him. I went to go help him.
You're on
out.
his side.
I
it was a
on his-
German guy?
It was an Arab dude. Yeah,
Oh my God.
It was like this Turkish dude, and I was like, Habib, do you want help? Because the bouncer was like about to fuck him up, and then he goes, get out of here, you.
Oh my God.
And then immediately, dude, I turned to the bouncer. I was like, do you want help? And I swear to God, the bouncer goes, I agree with him.
Wow.
What is going on?
I'll go fuck myself, I guess.
Yeah, I was like,
Damn.
fuck both of you.
You see on Twitter, there was like a popular black creator that he does like stuff on Omegle, and he put together a compilation of like kids on Omegle. Like the second they see him, they call him the N-word and hit next.
No way.
Yeah, and like people are trying to find. It was like mostly like kids, and
White kids?
like I mean, partly I'm like in my mind I'm like they're just saying the worst thing they can because they can get away with it and hit next.
Yeah.
And now they're going to be found. I mean, there should be consequences, obviously.
Yeah, they shouldn't be. I mean, they're
But
kids.
It should
what
be
I
consequences
felt
for their
bad-
parents, from their parents,
Right.
Like not the whole world being like, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Well, I
don't
feel
dox
bad
them.
for because in my mind I'm like I feel bad for that creator because I'm like I hope that like to me it's like it's not like they're genuinely in their mind like wow black people I hate. It's like oh I'm just gonna say I'm a kid and I'm gonna say the worst thing possible.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel bad is it's like oh I hope they don't. Not everybody sees that as like, oh wow, they really like even the kids hate me. It's like no, it's like
I
they're
can't
fucking.
wait to manipulate this clip and just have you sounding horrible.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
saw the Twitter clip, and I'm like, I'm never gonna have an opinion about this ever out loud. And here I am on this pod.
Yeah.
Like,
You want to
This,
know?
this is the same as just saying it into the void.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
well, I'm saying it's because Mo could be like, nah, fuck those kids. I'm like, yeah,
No,
fuck
no.
that.
I mean, they are kids. I mean, I don't know how old
You didn't
they
see
are,
the
but
clip
like,
either, yeah,
if
yeah.
they're kids, I mean, I think it's fucked up and dumb, but like they should be educated. But like, don't dox. They're fucking kids, man. Don't dox kids. Like,
Kids are always going to be shitty. Like age 10 to
No, one
John
kid was
Mulaney.
like maybe 18 though. No, and there was one guy in it that was straight up like. It was bad, but the rest were kids, and then there was one I was like, "Oh, jeez."
Yeah, I mean, these are just like the Xbox days for those kids. You know, it's just like, yeah,
Damn, dude, the Xbox days were
we're fucking live.
Right.
I mean, the amount of times I was called the N-word by Indian people. What?
Oh,
If-
the worst kind of
if that's
N-word.
not a melting pot, I don't know what is.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a perfect American tradition of just
Those
like,
lobbies were,
of
were
like
fucking.
immigrants calling you slurs from your country.
Yeah.
Indians
Wow.
and Asians use the N-word the most, in my
Really?
experience.
Asians,
Well, I
yeah.
come from
Yeah.
a town
Asians
of
fucking-
Asians,
Well,
so
hard,
they are.
hard R's, yeah.
Oh, yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
Well, because
I love that
usually
we're talking about our experience.
Well, because people are comfortable. Well, people that shouldn't say it are more likely going to say it in front of us than Momo.
Well, no, people
No.
say I'm on Xbox Live. You just say it. You just
Yeah.
say the worst.
Yeah,
thing.
because your username is banana titties 24.
Yeah.
No one knows
genocide
who you are.
lover 65.
Yeah, no one knows who you are. It doesn't matter, you know. So you just kind of go with it. It's funny because the way I found out about the N-word was I was in Sudan and I was playing Club Penguin. I don't know if you guys remember this.
I remember that.
And I remember seeing someone like, because you know you could type out and you'll see the bubble, and I saw the word. I was like Nicker, and then I was like, I didn't know what it was, and then they just disappeared off the screen, and I was like, oh, that's got to be a good one right there.
I've on Twitter, I'll see people say like, "Oh, Americans care so much more about race than the rest of the world." Is that? Do you find that to be true? Like
I mean, probably.
in like Europe
It's a
and
bigger
shit?
I
part of our
recently-
culture 'cause we have such a you know.
Yeah, bad history.
I
with it.
recently learned that apparently, what was that country I was telling you about? That Switzerland? Was it?
Switzerland?
Yes.
Switzerland?
Apparently they're super racist.
Well,
because
they're
their communities
completely homogenous.
Exactly, but like they're so racist they don't even have laws for like
Hate crimes?
I'm surprised that you went for Switzerland.
Switzerland?
Switzerland is a.
You look like you're from Switzerland. You know
It's
that,
a
right?
yeah, what? Yeah.
They seem pretty. I mean, I don't know. I didn't feel vibes.
More
like
guns
that.
per capita than America.
Really?
No.
Oh. Okay.
But it's,
We are like
it's,
the most
it's
uneducated
close.
guys just talking about like
Yeah,
that's
that's a
all this
podcast.
is.
No, but
Yeah,
seriously,
it's a
they
podcast.
have a lot of guns because they're a neutral country. They have mandatory what is it? Is it
Subscription.
Is it subscription?
Yeah, no.
Inscription.
Inscription.
Yeah.
And
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Subscription is when
Inscription
you go
is
to
when
porn.
you inscribe into something.
This is when the meeting of the mind.
It's subscription.
Yeah.
It's subscription for sure.
I'm
I think it's
definitely-
inscription.
I think it's inscription.
Really?
Wait,
But
what are we
we
wagering?
have Google. Jamie, get on that.
What are we wagering? What are we wagering?
My cock in your mouth.
Okay. Wait, my mouth?
What's the
Yeah.
bet?
Mouth,
Sorry,
yeah.
I zoned out.
I second that bet.
Yeah.
It's conscription. Conscription.
Conscription.
Okay, we're both dumb. Okay.
Oh.
So we got to put cocks in all of our mouths. Dang,
Yeah.
darn. Sean, you first.
Oh, okay. I got a haircut today.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah. Thanks for noticing.
Thanks for
fellas.
saving the content for the pod.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Sean's been cooking this baby for a while.
No,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be it.
He thought I'm going to say the N-word and then I'm going to talk about the haircut. That's what we're doing now.
Damn.
Queefing balls.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
It was.
you like it?
Tell us about it. Tell us about
Stop
it. Tell us
it.
about
Tell us about it.
All right, I'm leaving. You ever have a guest get up and leave? Cause,
No. You're not legally allowed to.
no, it was.
The first one we did with Momo, he was like, "You can't release this."
Yeah, I know.
There were big chunks where I was like, all right, well, this is getting taken out.
Yeah, maybe the breaking down of the N word could go.
No,
Yeah,
that's
no.
staying in.
Oh, I'm gonna break it down.
And then send it to everyone
I'm gonna send
everywhere.
out a little bit.
Just cut from like the full on breathing to me like,
Dude,
you guys see that Twitter clip?
it was awesome.
And cut it so I'm only ever looking
That's
at
actually-
Momo when you see
Dude,
me.
that's a great edit of him just breathing in and out, just being like, so the N word, and just him breathing in and out.
Dude.
I'm so glad you guys were open to the Wim Hof thing. Anyway, tell us about your haircut.
No, dude, that steak is, oh, it looks pretty good.
It looks really good.
No, I mean, fucking every haircut place I've seen is like $50 to $80 here, and then I looked
Yeah.
up one place.
Where the
and then-
fuck are you looking? That's not.
Well, then I looked it up, and it was like the only place. You also had to like make appointments for
I
everything.
can't hear you. Sorry, keep going.
You also had to make appointments for everything. But then I found this like Russian place, and then it was like, yeah, walk-ins welcome. So I called to see if they were busy. He's like, yeah, people don't really in a Russian accent. I can't really do it.
Yeah, try, bitch.
But can somebody do it so I can?
We
have a-
don't really do it here.
We don't.
We
yeah,
don't typically cut people's haircuts
we don't
like
do
yours.
walk- Yeah, I can't
because
do it.
You're not the
have-
type of white that we like.
He's like, just come in. But like after he said, he was like, yeah,
Just
just
come
walk
in.
in and show up. And I was like, yeah, that's how a man gets his haircut. You just show up. Like, I don't know why
Yeah.
I
Dude,
thought that.
it's like one of the scariest things for me is getting a new haircut. It makes me nervous.
Yeah.
every
Oh really?
time.
I don't
Yeah.
care at all. And I went in. It was just 3 guys in this small room. They don't talk. It was just a line that they were just going zipping through. I sat down, and the best part was he was able to articulate what I wanted so quick. I was like, yeah, just like I don't know, maybe up here. He's like same style, shorter. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was done within like 10 minutes, dude.
Isn't it funny how many haircuts you've gotten in your life and you still don't know how to describe it?
I don't know how to
it's
articulate
insane.
it at
Yeah.
all.
It's insane. I had to tell my lady back in Madison. I was like, "How do I speak this to people when I don't have you? Because I'm a baby."
Yeah.
And she told me, and it was just like a 2, a 4, an inch on top. I'm like, "Oh, fuck, perfect."
Yeah. He said that. He was like 2 inches, same style, shorter. I was
What's
like,
yours?
okay.
Let's go. What's yours?
I don't know. I have a picture favorited on my phone because of this, of when I had just gotten a haircut. It's like the haircut I want. So anytime I go, I'll just be like, this. Can you do this?
Yeah.
I have something
Yeah.
similar. I have a picture of the main character of Peaky Blinders.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Because I'm a
Cillian
dumb
Murphy.
bitch, and I wanted you to know that, Grant, because I know that he would hate that.
You've
the
got
most.
Tommy Shelby.
I
That's what
like
you show.
Brad Pitt from Fury. He's got like the long pulled back.
Oh, that's a good look.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking look.
But sometimes
though.
he does the shade. I think it was shaved on the sides for the movie. Possibly.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, that because that's a military haircut.
Yeah, military cut. Yeah. You've
Yeah,
got a
dude.
military
Yeah, I'm a
cut.
military guy.
You've got a military cut. Yeah.
Dude, the Chinese haircuts best in
They
town.
were awesome.
It was how much?
$6
It's
Chinese
$6.
haircuts.
No
And
way.
it's funny because I
We could
know
just
I'm the
probably
only
call them
white.
haircuts.
I'm the only white guy that goes in there because they all know my haircut. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And like I'd never met them before.
Where
never
is it?
talked to them. It's in Chinatown.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's in Midtown. It's like
I say Williamsburg. What do you think it is?
yeah.
That's cool. $6. What do you tip?
$10, $12.
Okay, I tipped 10 today, so it was 20
You tipped
bucks.
10 on a $6 haircut?
No, it was.
Yeah, but
No,
think of
I
like
tipped.
what he's like.
I tipped
getting.
12, so 20. I just give him 20.
What
Yeah,
the
but-
fuck's the point then?
yeah,
of a
but like,
$6
because if
haircut.
you're
Because that would be
normally,
a $30 haircut anywhere else.
It'd be a $60 haircut anywhere else.
I'll
dude.
just go
Haircuts
get
are
a $20
expensive.
haircut
Yeah.
at a $20
Well, then you
place.
can tip 10.
I cannot tip.
All right.
so what would
we're
you
not
do
gonna
if
get
you,
into
if
that
you
one,
pay
but-
6 for a haircut? What are you paying tip?
I don't know because I've never paid. I would assume I would just give him the 10. That to me makes
That's
sense.
what I was saying.
No, but he's saying he gives him 20.
Yeah, because he's a better guy than you.
No, I give him $20 total. So
That's what I'm saying. No, I would just give him 10 total.
Oh yeah, no. The way I think about it is that the cheapest I ever paid for a haircut ever is $20. And it feels bad like anything less than that. And I can afford it. And if I can afford it, I want to.
Oh, okay. So it's
Still
out of the
turns
kindness of your
out
heart.
that-
Yeah.
I like when
yeah.
they shampoo first. That's a little.
Oh,
bit.
No,
dude.
they-
Yeah, no, they know I overpay, so they fucking like at some like they all do their own little bit of extras. They're all different. One guy just fucking smacks my back. I think that's more like reparations, but
Wait, he smacks
For
your back.
what?
he like massages my back. But he smacks.
Oh, so he's really going for it. Okay,
Yeah, and they take out like this straight razor, and I'm like, oh, dude, you're gonna slit my throat right now.
Yeah.
but
Isn't that
I'm
a
down.
weird feeling when you are sitting in that chair and they have a razor and you're like, if he could just kill me, then it's fine.
I've never done it.
It's
never had a
awesome.
straight
dude.
razor?
It
Yeah.
feels good.
I do it
feels
myself.
Fucking good. Yeah, yeah.
There's a massage place right next to my apartment that's just like a gross. Oh, like it looked gross, so I looked up the reviews because I was.
What kind of massage?
No, it was a regular
Yeah.
massage place.
Yeah, there's no such thing. Yeah.
Let me tell my story.
His acid escorts.
So I looked up the
Massage.
reviews. I looked up the reviews, and like the top one was just funny because it was like, the massage is good, but like, the only thing that should be touching you is his hands. His dick was on my head the whole time. And that was like recent. But then there was one from 6 years ago. It was more like, I feel very violated. This guy was like really focusing on my butt, blah, blah, blah. And they responded like, yeah, we fired him. But then, like, recently, there's a guy like, yeah, this guy's dick was on my head the whole time. And
The
I'm like,
dickhead guy.
I'm like, I wonder if they fired him and brought him back, if they never fired the guy.
Yeah, they
That's
definitely
such a-
didn't fire him. They just kind of said that. So
That's
they're
such a cool move.
Yeah.
Go to massage school, get a degree,
Just rested
just
on
to
the-
boner someone in the face.
You think they went to massage school?
I think you're supposed to. I don't know how regulated it is, but I
Yeah.
think most people there's some type of accredited degree you need to get.
I did want to take actually massage classes. I wanted to learn.
No, I had
how
a
to-
guy-
It's hot.
Somebody
Yeah.
was shadowing my guy once.
Really?
Right.
Masturbating in
No,
the corner? Okay.
I don't know why I thought that would be like a funny, but it's like, that makes you guys were like, yeah, that
That's
makes
getting
sense.
taken out.
Yeah.
That happens a lot to people, like where they make like what they think is going to be a joke, and
Yeah.
everybody takes it seriously. And have you ever did the thing where you just commit? And
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah, they do that.
yeah,
Yeah,
it is a real thing.
Yeah. Just
Nah,
lie. Make it up.
I have integrity, and I don't want to lie.
Okay.
Yeah. There's one thing I know about Sean Millea: integrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't lie.
Have you
Yeah.
have you gotten jerked off at a massage parlor yet?
Oh, well, you know. What?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that you were asking me because you know that I have.
Oh, have you?
That's
Oh,
what we
yeah.
call
Oh,
entrapment,
shit.
baby girl.
Oh yeah.
How, you
How
have.
did you feel about it?
How'd you feel about it?
I didn't get one.
How honest are we gonna be?
I asked you first. You have to go first. I asked you first.
It was. It's cool enough, I guess.
Wrong.
You can't. I've never walked out afterwards and been like, "Yeah, I'm glad I did that."
They're good at it though, eh?
Is it technically legal here?
I don't think so.
No, it is prostitution. Well, no, because prostitution is
thought prostitution
decriminalized
was
now. It's
decriminalized
decriminalized.
now.
Yeah, I guess it is.
So it wasn't
Oh, really?
illegal what you were doing, Sean.
It was legal.
Millea.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just gross because it's like,
It's like you're just taking advantage. Yeah, I mean, it's
you
not.
also see the other guys that are there with you, and you're like, oh.
I've never seen another guy on the one time I went.
Yeah,
A
they
little bit of a lie.
they
I've never seen a guy.
no,
No,
they do a good job of hiding you from the other
But you can
people.
still-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still hear him though.
But yeah, it doesn't have it's not like.
It doesn't feel.
And
good.
also the massage, if it's not a good, it's never a good massage.
No.
Have you
Yeah.
ever? Okay, I've gone a couple times.
I didn't even get the massage.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. There's been times where I like went and I was like, you can just do it.
Yeah.
It's just like just paid to get a hand job in a room somewhere.
That's so
Yeah, you're not gonna let me put this out.
I'll watch the cut. I'll watch.
Okay. Yeah, I remember going and being like, nah, I'm never doing this again. Because one, it was like, they don't speak English. So like I ended up paying for 2 things, and I didn't want to like once that clarity hits you, you don't want to do that again right afterwards. Like you're just like I'm already disgusting. I don't want to double. I do like there are people who do that, and you're fiendish, gross people.
Yeah.
So just be able to like post in that clarity and be like, you know what, I'm going to do that again with this probably slave.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, and so I ended up paying way too much, and it didn't feel that good. What I will say, props to those people for being able to get you off despite how uncomfortable you are.
Did you know there's?
No.
If you looked at rub maps, that's the thing. That's the
Okay,
website.
so I know about Rumble. I haven't gotten this. Like, I haven't done the
Okay, now that the camera's
the
on, you
happy
haven't done
ending.
it.
What do you mean now the camera's on?
Yeah, okay.
But I've heard of rub maps like from a while ago because I had a friend in North Carolina that like was trying to like get into it. Weirdly enough, he was like,
Yeah.
I
Like a
fucking-
hobby?
Yeah, literally.
There's like upscale places in Manhattan, and then there's like just the run of the mill like.
There's a bunch in
$100.
Chinatown.
That's
I know
what you
that.
say about like paintball or photography.
I know, but that's what he was.
Listen,
he was like,
well-
yeah, I'm getting into it. See rub maps, and I was like, what the fuck is rub maps?
It'd be funny if he got into it as like a career. He's like, oh no, there's like a
No,
bunch
but you
of,
could be like the Anthony Bourdain of getting
Say like a
jerked
Yelp
off in, like,
reviewer.
in a dark
like the
alley.
Barstool Sports if you're getting jerked off.
Yeah,
Just go
yeah.
you know the guy.
Oh, one
Does he do that?
No, the guy who does the pizza.
Oh yeah. What?
Oh,
one
like
jerk. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One jerk reviews.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, we gotta get the place nice. He's coming through, you know.
Wait,
I
what's
mean-
this guy?
Dave Portnoy's one bite review pizza review.
Oh,
They're
oh.
saying, what if you did a version of that, but with like
Oh, jerk
rub
it.
maps?
Okay.
One
They
stroke.
have
I
to
thought
do
this
it
was
on
a
the
real
street.
person. I was like, okay.
yeah.
But yeah, you could be like the Yelp review like god of rub maps. And then guys like Sean, they look
I would.
at you, they see
If
your
I
review,
did
they're
that
like,
series, I'd go in like, all right, this is gonna be every time I'd come out like, just cut the tape.
Just
I
don't
don't.
do it.
I don't know why we did
you would
this.
you'd have to be really sick to like keep doing it and then eventually be like, watch the cut, watch the edit, and be like,
Yeah.
yep, this is good to go.
In
You're like-
Amsterdam, it doesn't feel bad because it's like culturally accepted.
They're
like, you
about
just
it.
walk out, maybe people giggle at you, but it's like they're there like doing it. But here, it's like, you're like it's like trying to get into a Batman like Gotham club. You like knock on the door 4 times and they buzz you up, and it's just
It is weird how like because it's interesting how just like a massage completely normal, but that extra layer of pleasure is.
I didn't like when you said that.
I know I didn't like that I said that either, but you get what I'm saying. It's just weird how that extra layer is like.
Yeah, it's just
whoa!
like,
It's like
yeah.
it feels like it should be the full package.
I do want to try to get the full massage and the jerk off because that seems like the most relaxing. The only problem with that, I feel like I'd fall asleep on the spot.
100%.
If you got a good massage and then even a halfway decent hand job,
Yeah.
like everything is leaving your body.
yeah.
It'd be very funny if
You
like
come out a knot, like the knots in your back. Like you can ejaculate those knots.
yeah.
It'd be funny if you're like picking your masseuse from a line. There's like all these just like trafficked Asian girls, and there's just like one guy whose dream it was to like perfect the art of hand jobs.
Yeah, where's the
Put
That'd
me
be
in.
hilarious.
where's the
went
like
to Harvard.
Oto Musashi of jerking me off?
Yeah,
Like
like
me actually.
he does the best, but he's not the hottest. You know?
No. It's about the technique,
Yeah, yeah.
and he has lady hands.
I like what you said. The Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
of fucking getting jerked
Then
off.
you really have no excuse of killing yourself.
Dude, why do people like worship Anthony Bourdain?
Because he's like one of the coolest guys ever.
Yeah.
He's
I
just a
haven't
cool
watched
guy.
a lot of his stuff. I don't really know.
Neither of
He
us.
looks like Epstein. Not a lot of people talk about. He
does.
looks just like Epstein. I feel.
Ah.
like.
does.
I think it's
You never noticed that?
Coincidence?
I don't think
I
he looks like
think
Epstein.
You don't think so?
They kind of look alike.
A little
Yeah.
bit, yeah.
Like the
Okay.
hair, the salt and pepper hair.
I always get them mixed up.
The,
Yeah, when I'm
uh,
jerking off, I always get him mixed up.
Yeah.
There's people who think he was killed by because he was like
CIA.
looking into doing a fucking documentary with Chester Benningfield or whatever his name, that other guy who killed himself, about pedophiles rings.
Oh
And they
really?
both suddenly.
Mm.
I think he was just a sad ex-heroin addict.
We're touching all the topics here. Though.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Now, next
But
topic.
how it's gonna look is just you talking.
Yeah.
yeah.
And breathing in.
And why that's funny is, to me, is you have the most to lose.
Yeah. Yeah. I asked to do this.
You did.
Yeah.
I was like, really? Did you hear the name of the thing?
Dude,
Don't worry,
I,
we'll do another episode where we hurt our bodies soon.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
my agent, my manager will
Your mom?
comb through it.
Did you get an agent?
No.
Oh, okay.
You got an agent?
I thought you're the second person I made that joke to, where they're like, "That's sick." It's like, imagine 2 years ago, like you heard yourself say that. I was like, "Oh, that was a joke," and they were like, "Oh, okay."
yeah. You
But I
could get
feel
an
like
agent,
I
though.
feel like it's close.
Maybe I guess.
You don't deserve it, but you could.
Thanks.
You don't deserve.
I know.
I was in Amsterdam and we were talking about like the prostitution thing. I didn't realize that like you know, you forget that like they also have like lives, you know. So I was walking through Amsterdam in the morning. No, I was walking through Amsterdam in the morning and I saw this guy drop off his girlfriend to work at the brothel.
That's insane.
And she had, also the other thing you don't think about is like, you know, like bartenders, like the ugly ones work like 4 to 5, you know,
they have day shifts.
Dude, she was like a day shift. Well, dude, that was my friend was explaining it to me. He was like, yeah, that's a rough shift. Sunday at noon. That is a rough one.
Why? Wait, so why is that rough? Is it just like
Well, you just notice the difference. Like when you go on Saturday night, you see like the dimes
Their
in the
A-game.
windows.
Interesting.
And then you go Sunday morning and you're like, oh, this is the B team. Okay.
I
yeah.
see.
Those girls are like check spots.
Yeah, literally it's a check spot. Yeah.
Interesting.
We'd be lucky to have them.
Yeah. Well,
Would you like if an older woman was gonna pay you for sex?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't have to pay me.
100%.
Yeah.
Sick.
How good is it? Good convo.
Start a conversation that goes nowhere.
No, I just want to
I'm
know.
just like smelling the steak and then like losing focus on the conversation.
I know it does smell good.
Yeah.
Eat and keep going.
Do you want to?
Yeah, let's do a post like when we're all gross and full.
Yeah.
All right, brief, like any good play or thing, brief intermission. I have the same pair of compression sports I've had since 6th grade football.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You haven't grown out of them?
Did you call them compression Swarts when you were in 6th grade as well? you said Swarts.
Do you like getting punched in the face? Is that a pursuit
Sean
of
gave
yours?
the balls to fuck with Grant is the best thing that's happened to me so far.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, we're going to take
Grant's
another brief
fuming,
intermission while I assault my friend for making a small joke at me.
Dude, look at how tense his arms are. He's fucking
No,
fuming.
that's just being shredded.
Oh,
That's
dude, I went
not.
rock climbing. You're a
Oh,
rock
yeah?
climber. Dude, that was fun. I want to go rock climbing again.
Bouldering
Huh?
or top lining?
We did both. We did
He
both.
did bottoming.
Yeah.
Because gay.
And,
Weak bottoming.
I don't really have anything insightful or fun to say about it other than
Bitches
I enjoyed
love
it.
rock climbing, dude.
Do they?
Bitches love them.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
cool. It's
I
like
also
a
love being called bitches.
yeah. And
Some of
It's a
them.
fact.
Yeah.
Some of them do.
Some of them do.
But I have been looking at the sides of buildings like that's like a V4. That's
Yeah, dude.
Oh, really?
Alex Honnold could get that, no problem.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to do, and especially like once you start viewing it as like a puzzle
Yes.
and not as like a scary thing, it becomes very zen.
Yeah.
Like I like rock climbing, but I think what I found why I like doing it outside more is because you're more present. You know what you should try doing is rock climbing without shoes on, barefoot.
Oh.
You're very engaged because it hurts a little bit, but it's mostly like you feel everything.
Yeah.
I did an outdoor climb with in bare feet one time, and something about it felt more special. Maybe it was just the accomplishment of it, but
No, I could see that.
it
I
also
could
destroyed my feet. So
we should cancel the mic and I'll go rock climbing.
Yeah.
Not down.
hey, listen, if I don't have to do comedy, I'm happy. Let's go.
Dude.
If I don't have to do my dream, I'm fucking pumped.
New dream.
New dream.
Yeah.
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 Oh, real quick. Do you guys know that Sean is a conservative?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Are we
forgot
going to
about
talk about this? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
I
know
thought
Are
we
you
were
saying
gonna-
all that stuff about the vaccine?
You don't like abortion?
You gay?
Do you remember
Yeah.
that?
Yep.
Yeah, you hate
Yep.
the gays.
They're lying girl from Bushwick that's
What
watching
was that
this.
word you used instead of Jew? I think it started with a K.
Was it?
Was it?
This is all made,
I don't know.
all made up.
Yeah. You did say though. You said slavery's bad, but the fountain thing they had right.
All
you did
this,
say that
all
earlier.
this stuff you got. It's funny, but it's even funnier to me because it's just more work for Grant. I think one day we're just gonna be consistently live streamed. Like there's no, like one day it's like you could tune in to Grant at any moment.
That's horrible.
It's gonna be such a bad life, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally a panopticon. It's like it
fuck
keeps
is that?
you
Big
from-
Brother is going to be just the fact that
it's what's
cameras
gonna
are
be-
everywhere.
They're gonna have what it is it's social Big Brother. So it's like what's going on now is so they don't have to do work. The government doesn't have to observe you. Everyone else will. They
Yeah.
pit people against each other, and they can go back to you never having to being able to buy a fucking piece of property.
Well, if you think about it, if you think about what TikTok and like social media is like you want to be viral on TikTok, right? And in order to be viral on TikTok, you got to put like 3 billion videos on there, which if you think about it, it's just like AI training.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
You are- all we are doing is training AI. You know that whenever you say like select this stop sign, like when it's like seeing if you're not a robot, that's information they're using for AI for picture identification.
Whoa.
They're using that data. I mean, yes, it does protect like websites, but it also is it's called CAPTCHA. It's being used to like train AI on identifying different objects in different
So when the
scenarios.
Terminator is choking me out, it'd be like, this is a stop sign.
Yeah, pretty much.
I gotta laugh.
It is weird. Yeah, it's weird how like the last 20 years, like the data mining became more important than like revenue, became more important than anything. Like
Yeah, it happened like
You-
the past
you-
5 years, right?
yeah, because if you can mine data, I mean, you sell it for so much more money.
Ads.
Companies need it. Yeah.
I'm
Ads
gonna
is,
blow up Jeff Bezos' house.
I
yep.
bet all the
I'm gonna assassinate the president.
I bet a lot of political problems and stuff will be eradicated when we're all in virtual reality because we'll be in like avatars. It'll be like
We'll create another system there, though. That's what
Yeah.
happens. you
Well,
know?
I feel like the VR play is almost like, let's give you guys this world where your life's not so shitty so that we can just make your actual world much shittier. You know?
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
Ready Player One shit.
Yeah, that being said, I do want to get VR.
Well, I'm saying the whole multiverse thing, I mean, that really does feel like just approaching the Matrix, right? Where you're just going to be eventually in a pod that just feeds you whatever nutrients you need, and then
Yeah.
you're living in this kind of world.
we could be in multiple layers of virtual reality. Like we're gonna
Yeah.
put on a virtual reality because like Zuckerberg's gonna be like, yeah, put this on, and then we'll be in that one, and then in that virtual reality.
I'll still be
They'll
bombing
make
at open
virtual
mics.
reality. We're in like 4 layers of virtual reality, maybe. Because if I kill myself right now, I might wake up, be like, oh, that's
We
crazy.
should try it.
I was gonna
Die,
say-
kill myself in that world. Wait, it's like
Ooh.
Inception.
Little Cleveland Balls experiment.
Yeah.
We're scientists. I do-
Report back to us.
if there was a pill that could give me like all the calories and nutrients I needed for that day, I would gladly just take that.
It's fair.
Yeah, see, you don't enjoy food.
I love food. It's just I want to be able to skip it until I just want like, okay, today I'm gonna have a nice meal. But most of the time, if I could just pop a pill, be good to go, feel full, that'd be perfect.
See, I'm
Maybe
the
it's a chore.
opposite.
It's a chore. It's fucking annoying
Yes.
to cook your own food.
I'm so much the opposite. I'd rather just have a pill that like nothing that I eat like
Makes your
is
dick
gonna.
hard?
Well, that already happens, but just like a pill that you can take and then you can eat whatever you want, and then you're not gonna get fat or anything. That'd be great. Then I literally would spend my entire day in the kitchen. It'd be fucking great.
Just eating and not
Just
getting fat.
eat all day.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was eating the
Why would I
bagel
not
this
do that?
morning, and at the end, I was like, that was so good. I was like, I wish I could just have an infinite amount of that bagel to just
Ye-
keep eating.
Yeah.
Like, that's what heaven probably is. Something like that. Where you just fucking.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
you're gonna be
because bagels are
hungry
Jewish.
forever, and it's just eat this, and there's an infinite.
The
supply.
sensation of a first bite, but every time.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's hype. Or like like when you first put it in and that feeling.
Put it into what?
Put
What
it
into what?
Put it in the butt. Put it in the butt.
Oh,
In the butt.
okay.
Your
Right.
butt or their butt?
No, I'm saying like that first time,
Your own
the first stroke, like when you first put it in, like that feeling is like kind of the same as like that first bite where you're like, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
If you can just have that over
I
and
don't
over.
think the first put in is that great. It's just when you come.
I think the first put-in's pretty sick.
it's pretty good. Yeah, I
it's
like
like,
it.
oh, mission
How's it
is
any
being
different?
accomplished.
How's it any different than like all the other put-ins?
Well, because no,
novelty.
it's about the first put in versus the in and outs.
Yeah.
right? There's first put in and outs, then comes. Right.
Yeah.
And the second part's where the work's done. The third is the reward. But the first one's like, oh, we're in, boys.
Yeah,
It
it's-
took 4,000 lies, $600. Me listening to stories about cats.
4,000 lies. Jesus, manipulating Christ.
How long is your fucking dates?
20 minutes.
you can just fit it in
Very
there.
efficient. Dude, but you're like, when you're trying to fuck her over for the first time, you're literally just like, yes, I would love to hear about sweaters.
Yeah, you're a caricature of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
just-
come, you're like,
Not me.
welcome to me.
Yeah.
I actually hate sweaters.
Yeah.
What's the best lie you've ever told to get laid?
Oh,
Gotta think
this
about
is
that. Now this is good.
this is a good question. Let me think. Do you have yours?
No, we're not related.
Oh, that's ooh.
Mine was
just
kind
kidding,
of a
I'm kidding.
long con, but in 7th grade, on 8th grade, I sent a picture of someone else's very large penis to a girl,
That's good.
right? And then she told everyone that I had a very large penis.
Oh,
Nice.
that's genius.
And then I disappointed a lot of people in high school.
Really?
Yeah. Dude.
Did you fuck girls like, and they thought because of that rumor?
Nah, not really, but I did fuck her eventually.
Oh,
And she was like, "What the fuck?"
do you remember?
Yeah. I
Picture was black.
Did she bring it up?
No, but I heard her say "oh," and I was like, "Oh, that's what that was about." Like I could connect the dots.
That's awesome.
That's pretty good. Fuck.
There was a girl I liked that almost like she was like had a thing with somebody that was like kind of a friend to me, and she was like, "Oh, you guys are friends," and I was like, "Fuck that guy." I don't
The
know
ultimate
him.
hater model. Yeah.
Or
That's such a good one.
acquaintances at best.
Yeah,
Brother.
I don't even like him. You know that guy is a fucking weirdo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I think mine was pretty much you doing that thing where you're like, oh yeah, I could be interested in a relationship. Like it wasn't like anything crazy, but I feel like
Yeah.
once you let girls know that you might be interested in a relationship, they're like open to fucking.
Damn, that one does feel dirty.
That one does feel real dirty.
Well,
yeah.
no, what I tell them, and this is, I'm very honest about it up front. I'm like, yo, I'm looking for, and it's very tactical. I'm like, I'm looking for whatever the chemistry makes sense. Like if we click, great. If we don't, all right, that's okay too.
But knowing that there's no clicking, that's going to
Right,
be
but then I
happening.
bake in like that there could be no click. you
Yeah,
know? And
yeah,
so when
yeah.
eventually I pull the rug, I'm like, I told you.
You pull the
I
rug.
did
Pull the-
tell you.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
You rug pull, but instead of losing money, it's just like emotional damage.
Yeah, for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's a flip side to this question once Momo's done answering.
Well, I was gonna say the thing that I do probably the most is like, you know that thing when someone like brings up like a book or like a movie or something that they've watched and you're like, I don't want to really hear about this. So you're like, yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
movie. I really like the movie. I do that constantly.
Oh yeah, we're just guessing everything.
pretend to like ballet is sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
tell me about ballet. yeah,
Dude, I hate that. It's only so much. There's only so much though.
Never
Like,
done that.
really?
I'm always just like, no.
Yeah. Your dating world is so different though.
you fuck less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. Fuck less.
Yeah. But you truly don't care and you're not trying to like put on airs.
No.
Yeah.
He's also not very horny. You're not a horny guy.
I mean, you fuck your mom enough times, dude. Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Dishes it out more than he can take it, right?
That bitch has drained me. I can't say it like that. God damn it.
The bitch has drained
Bitch has
you.
drained me.
But yeah,
my
probably
cum.
that. Probably that is.
Okay, so what's the foulest lie a woman has ever told you to get what she wants? Whether that be sex or commitment or
Oh, jeez.
that's getting bleeped.
One time. Well, I don't know. In high school, I had a fake ID, and my ex-girlfriend, well, a friend of mine asked me to buy her alcohol, but she showed up with my ex-girlfriend because they were friends, and they drove me to the liquor store, and so I went in to get them liquor. And I came out with like a case of beer, and I was kind of like dancing before I got to the car, and there was undercover cops in the lot, and they were like, "Yo, come here. Let me see your ID." Gave him the fake ID. He's like, "This is fake." Wrote me a ticket right there. Wrote them tickets. But when we got to the courthouse like a month later, I went up, got like $1,000 fine, left the courtroom. Then they go up, and their friend's mom was one of the cops in the room. They ended up saying to the judge, "Yeah, we were just in his car for along for the ride. It was his alcohol, so they got away scot-free." When they picked me up in their car,
Jeez.
and the alcohol was for them, so that was like the worst lot. But it wasn't for like sex or anything.
No, that's what I didn't include the sex part because I don't think women
Lie to have
manipulate
sex.
for sex
Yeah.
because they
No.
don't have to as
Yeah.
much.
It's for other
Yeah.
stuff, for
Yeah.
sure.
So that sucks.
It would have been cool if they were like, "Yeah, we'll get off scot-free and then, split it with you." It was like, no, he was driving. We didn't even want to be there. I'm like, okay.
Jesus. And he also killed our friend. And
Yeah.
there's like Barry.
Yeah.
You
It's
get,
in my
live-
backyard, but he buried it there. Like,
yeah. It's got my fingerprints on there. That's him too.
yeah.
Damn, that's pretty big.
That's
that
that
would suck.
sucks. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm still
kinda
friends with
think-
the one of them.
You shouldn't be.
She's hot.
Oh,
Ah, okay. Do the
Shallow.
cum.
shallow.
And she's a good laugher. She's a good laugher.
That's amazing how big that is.
That's
just
such a big thing, dude.
But I also really like it when girls are hard to make laugh. Because you like earn their laugh. When
Yeah.
you finally get them, you're like, yeah.
No, but when they laugh a lot, it opens me up to be funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I really like the challenge sometimes of like,
That's
oh,
fair.
this person's hard to like. I especially with other comics. Other comics are hard to make laugh.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of them are so egotistical or in their head. And so when you like crack that one guy that's like you couldn't get, that always for me is just like, oh, this is mine.
Right.
That is
maybe me and for a lot of people, but not
like,
a lot of people.
On a date, like I'd rather a girl be like, "Damn, you're funny." Even better. That's the best compliment she could say.
Yeah, for sure.
Because then I'm like, "Damn, I'm out here."
If once you find that click of like funny to like you, it's awesome. I remember right before I moved to New York, I met this girl and we just spent the first date just like belly laughing the entire time.
Yeah.
And then we fucked like animals after.
You know
was
what?
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. You know what's better? Well, if they're hard to make laugh, that means... Because now that I'm thinking about it, if she's easy to make laugh, good for me, opens me up, but she's going to laugh at other guys' jokes pretty easily.
Yeah.
You know? You got to be the one guy.
I also don't like thinking that people are like pandering to me. You know? So
you're
like,
earning it.
Girls that are hard, or anybody who's hard to make laugh, then when I make them laugh, I'm like, they thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Whereas people are just like, it's like, you just...
Yeah,
You just laugh at everything.
Yeah.
It's not a laugh.
Did
it's
I
a
get the
sound.
nose thing?
Yeah, but I didn't want to say it, but I'm
You
glad
can
we
say
got
it.
back to it.
Dude,
okay.
because it's either that or then like... Or we watching it later and we have a good moment and it's like, but the whole time it's just some things dangling from my nose. And
No, you're cute.
Do you have any good
Thanks.
lady manipulations that have been manipulated towards you? I'm sure there's an endless list of you manipulating young ladies.
I mean, just like girls trying to like use, like, I don't know, this one girl was like, when I was really young, I had a flip phone and it was like before everybody else. And she was like, oh yeah, like tried to like hang out with me. And I just sat there for like 20 minutes while she called her friends on my phone. And I was like, all right, what, do we fuck now or what? I don't understand.
Wow.
I was like 15. I was like, I don't know.
And she's done and she just breaks it in half like a burner. And throws
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, dating's hard.
I snapped a Motorola Razr so hard one time because I lost at a video game on my phone.
I totally see you doing that.
Dude, I went through, this Game Boy Advances, the flip ones?
Yeah.
7, 8, just crack.
I
toss.
slammed a controller on the floor once of my buddy's
once.
controller.
That's cute.
Jeez.
Yeah, you have problems.
No.
You need
Yeah.
to seek. And we're sponsored by Better Health this week. Better Health.
Better
Fuck it.
help. Yeah.
The
The scam online therapy
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
in fifth
So
grade, there was this girl I really liked, and she texted me one night like, "Hey, I've been thinking about. I really think that we should like date. I kind of really like you." I went to bed so excited. I couldn't even sleep. The next morning, she texted me, "Hey, that was my cousin." And I remember crying. I was listening to Bye Bye Miss American Pie before school in my orange pajamas. They were happy face pajamas, crying onto them. And she ended up telling me she got a boyfriend like maybe like a few weeks later. I remember at the lunch table. She told me, she was like, "You remember when I texted you that?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Yeah, that wasn't my cousin. I just kind of woke up and regretted what I said."
Wow.
5th grade, dude.
Called it.
Jeez.
One time.
Go.
Go ahead.
I don't really have, aside from like the whole, like, I've definitely been like led on a few times, like buy a girl drink and then you find out like she has a boyfriend or
All the
something.
time.
Like that happens constantly. But I
Yeah.
remember one time my friend
those drinks.
in college had the same thing happen, right? He's getting led on. He buys his girl drinks like all night, runs up a tab. And then at the end of the night, she's like, "Yeah, I'm going to go back." And he's like, "Oh, you want to come back to mine?" She was like, "I'm probably going to go with my boyfriend." And she had like one of the drinks in her hand and he literally just grabbed it from her hand and just dumped it on the floor.
Yeah,
And
as
just
he should.
walked
That's
out.
king.
Yeah.
Reclaim
City
your power.
boys.
King.
That is so shitty behavior.
There
but
was
it's
this
like,
chick on Hinge, dude, that was like, she liked me, right? And then I was like, "Oh, where do you?" She had this picture in Banff, the place in Canada. And I was like, "Oh, when did you go to Banff?" She's like, "Oh, I live near Banff." I'm like, "Why are you like currently?" She's like, "Yeah."
I hate that.
Why are you?
That happens
she's like,
all the time.
This happens all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're like, "I'm traveling to New York in 2 weeks."
Well,
And I-
that's fine. Sorry, go ahead.
Is it, Sean?
It's not.
Is it fine?
Well,
It's
that's
not.
like, okay, I'm trying to meet people to have, like hang
That-
out
yeah,
with.
that I
prefer
get.
that.
dating app.
Some people never have plans to go at all.
they're trying to
And
get
also-
flown out. That's the
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
that too.
That took a while for me to get that information. out
Yes,
of her.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's annoying too because you've been talking for a while.
But
Like,
it was cool.
But going back to what you were saying about getting like taken advantage of on dating apps, I fucking matched this one girl a long time ago, and we went back and forth for like, I hate the keeping on the text. I'm always like, give me the numbers so we can like hang out. And she was like being weird, not giving the number, and like, still being engaged. And we like talked for like 3 hours. She was super cool. She like sent me, she's like, yeah, I actually like do like music on the side. And then she sent me this like really cool remix of a Lil Yachty song. And I was like, holy shit, this is good. And then we get to 3 hours. And I'm like, oh, let's like hang out. She's like, oh, I'm actually like on my way to Hawaii. I live in LA. I was just like trying to promote my music.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy, am I going to start doing that with clips.
Yeah.
The worst part is it was
With our
good. It was
podcast.
good.
It was so good.
You think I haven't thought about it for the show? Just to fucking put the link in there?
Oh,
Yeah. Just put it in the bio.
Nice. That's a good idea.
That sucks.
Yeah, but the whole time it was like getting to know each other, and I was like, this is
Led you on
weird.
like crazy. Yeah.
It was like 3 hours.
That's
and I
the
was
thing
like,
is when you get like you're like actually like not falling in love, but like you're starting to like this person more and more. You're growing more attached to the person, and then they are just like, yeah, all that was bullshit. I don't care about you. Fuck you. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I guess that's what guys do to girls on dates. So that's
Yeah,
kind of the other
right.
way around, right?
No, I had a photo of me playing piano on my Tinder in college, and this one girl was like, oh, let's play together. So we went to a piano room at my school, and I was showing her the Beethoven song I was learning, and I was like, she's going to think this is sick. Because
Yeah.
it's like a hard song.
That's cool.
And so I played like as much as I knew. I was like, yeah, it's like rusty, but I'm just like teaching myself. She was like, that was like so wrong. Like your form's all off. Like, and I was like, oh, okay. And she sat down for like an hour and a half, made me play real slow. She's like, no, like this, fingertips, hands like this. Gave me an hour and a half lesson. We left. I was like, all right, let's hang again. She was like, yeah, I gotta go to the library. Never deleted me off
That's
Snap.
what she get for dating the
Jeez.
piano teacher, dude.
I know. Well, honestly, it was a fire lesson though. She gave me a lot of good like tips, but it was just weird.
Dude, college, same story. I like similar. I matched this girl on Tinder, and she was like, I was like, what are you up to? She was like, I'm at the library. I was like, oh shit, do you want to like hang out? We had been talking before this, so I go to the library and we're like hanging out, flirting, whatever, and trying to like study and shit. And then like halfway through, she drops like, oh yeah, I have a boyfriend, and I was like, what? Then what the fuck are we doing? And she was like, I just wanted company to like study with. And I was like, we don't even have the same classes. What the fuck are you talking about? We just sat there. I like sat there for like another 30
How
minutes.
dare her for wanting company.
Yeah, well,
That's what her boyfriend's for.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel bad for her boyfriend, dude. She sounds like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, no, she was real not that bright, but just sat there for like
She's talking
30
about
minutes.
You on a pod.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
That's what I told him. I had a boyfriend.
I don't think there's as many women who are vain enough to think that people would want to listen to them.
Yeah, right.
So they don't- there's not as many female.
We got an
podcasts.
audience. Oh no, there's two guys in that window.
He's gonna jump out.
Yeah. Big
Imagine
content.
that would be. Oh, imagine.
If he does it though, make sure someone grabs the camera.
Good for us.
Yeah.
Just I can see the TikTok now.
Oh,
Wait, there's an
there's a-
ambulance outside. Wait, what is going on?
Dude, you know that I was talking about that movie Nope?
Yeah.
The whole thing like revolves on like recording things.
Yeah.
And this guy, there's a point where like a guy from Team Z comes and he like falls off his like bike and motorcycle going like 60 and like breaks his body. And the guy's walking up to like help him. And he's like, wait, where's your phone? Get your phone out. Get this on camera. And he's like just obsessed about getting his injury on camera.
Yeah.
And he's like, no. He's like picking him up. He's like, no, leave me.
That's what
Take
it's like
a
hanging out with
photo.
Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm the opposite, dude. I'm the type
just
where I'm
kidding.
like, I forget to film.
You
'cause
do
I-
forget to film a lot, yeah.
Don't make me seem like
Content
a
machine.
How we doing on time?
Well, women are evil, and the Wim Hof method is good for your soul.
And we like the Jews.
We love them. Love them.
But we don't know what we're talking about at all. This
I
is
do.
just-
Other than that one thing that Sean was saying about,
About
Twitter.
Stop it. Oh, keep going.
You asked to be on this.
You asked me.
No, I did.
All right, I've been Balls,
I've been Queef.
and this has been Queef and Balls. Thank
Fuck
you to
you.